Hey guys, got the RTX 2060 on the desk today. It's the hottest card in the rig, so figured I would open it up and at least do the thermal paste. And then I found, look at those little dinky pads, only covering half of that, and there's definitely room to fill the whole area, so I guess I'm doing pads on a 2060 today. Be right back. Got new pads on there. You can see on those two where I used the millimeter side of my ruler. That one I used inches, so it's actually a little closer to what VRAM is sized at, so a little wasteful over there. If I cut them this way, I can actually get 4 pads out of that versus 3 of that size going across the top. So, and then on this one I am doing the individual pads again, so they got room to squish. I'm going to spread out the thermal paste there using the old baggy trick and make sure that this has good contact. Got a nice smooth layer now. I will end up using a big glob though because of the way this is designed. The individual heat pipes coming across and you got those little gaps in the middle there. So the smoothed out style probably wouldn't work too well on that. So I'm going to definitely do a dot in the middle, have it spread out, but going for a test fit right now. Got the smooth layer on there. Throw these screws in here. My first test fit didn't make any contact, so I am going adding a little washer. These are pretty thin. I'm going to do 2 of them, and I won't need the paper washer. It's not actually touching the back of the PCB. There's like a little piece of plastic they have built in, but if you're doing the washer trick on a PCB board on the back, throw a paper washer under there just to make sure you're not shorting anything out. So yeah, these guys are really thin compared to my other ones. I got some that are a little thicker, so those I would use 1, but these guys are really thin, so I'm going to use 2 of these. Just be careful. You don't want to do too much pressure and break a screw or crush the GPU die, so be very careful. Don't over tighten them, but it does help a little bit to get a little better tension on the heatsink. So I got 2 in there right now. Gonna take it back apart and see if I made contact. Cool, got an impression. I only did 2 screws, so I didn't fully put it on there. I just wanted to make sure I was close. So that is using the 3mm. They're pretty thick. Those are the old ones. I lined up my new piece of thermal pad and it was the exact same height. Kind of hard to show you, but 3mm full-size pads. So I'm gonna throw extra thermal paste on this since it's that weird design. It's not a very smooth surface, so it's gonna need a little extra paste that I'm used to, but that's alright. Using the Noctua NTH1 again. Let's finish this card up. Alright, we're back up and running. So it is still the hottest card in the rig, but it is located towards the middle. But it is now no longer 3 degrees hotter than this rig. These are both in the unfinished part of the basement. So when this guy was running at like 49, this guy was at like 52. So about a 3-degree drop towards the middle. It's the 3rd card in, and middle of the rig always runs hotter. But now I know it's been done. I feel a little better. I can't see memory temps, but I'm sure memory temps are better. But I am still within 16 degrees between hotspot and regular core temp, so that makes me happy. I'm actually at a 12. Anything above 16, I open it up and start messing around. Yeah, so I shaved 2 degrees off of it, 1 degree. New pads, new paste. Worth it? Not really, but gave me something to do this morning, so gotta make sure I add it to my thermal pad sizes notepad. Been keeping track of all the cards I've been doing, so when I ever have to do them again or somebody asks the size, I've got it written down. Alright guys, so that's it for me on this one. Thanks for sticking around. Please hit that subscribe button. Give the video a like. Let me know down in the comments if you've seen pads that are little tiny guys like that before. This is, I think, the 2nd time I've seen it that way, so definitely a little weird. But alright guys, I'll see you on the next one. Later.